Hello, everybody.
Hi.
I'm Skybound.
So Alex.
And it's another Saturday, so it's time to watch another episode of My Little Pony. Friendship is Magic, Season 6, Episode...
I can't.
23? I think it's 23.
I think it's 23.
Oh, no, it's 22, isn't it? Because we've still got a couple of weeks until the finale.
Yeah, well, by the way, mentioning that, we do know that it's a bit episode released in the UK even. The thing is, because they're not HD rips, we're not going to be watching them until HD rips are available. That's basically the simple explanation of why we haven't released those other ones. Plus, we want to kind of release them on a weekly schedule so people know when they're going to be released anyway.
Plus, we also want Dan to be in it.
Yeah, that as well. Let's not forget that.
And, you know, he can't just come up. Well, no, it's not come up, is it? Because he's northern.
Don't say that. He'll get really pissed off if you start saying that.
He'll come down south, right? Until yeah.
That was the worst northern accent ever.
It is. I'm ashamed of myself. But he'll come down south. He will, and he will beat us relentlessly if we watch this without him.
Yeah, basically.
And it has to be really.
We want to do it as a free person commentary anyway, so it's gonna have to be in a couple of weeks because he already made plans based on what the schedule already was by the time we found out about the rips anyway, and they're not HD, and we tend to, after the last time we did that with a movie that we shall not mention because we got copyright strike by it. We used the theatre release, and it kind of, it was a pain in the ass to edit, so we're not going to try and edit any versions that ain't there.
Oh, the horrors of Equestria Girls.
Yeah, we are not doing the editing.
Speaking of Equestria Girls, I hear there's a new one coming out soon.
It's already out.
Oh, is it? Yeah, we need to react to that at some point too, but that will be at a later time. For now, I feel like we've gone really off track, so yeah, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, it's season 6 episode 22, I think. Which is called something
to do with apples.
Buy some apples.
That's all I know, something to do with apples. I can't remember.
Is it alcoholic apples or
possibly? I don't know. I do know that it wasn't released in the UK because of said drink.
yeah, kids aren't allowed to see alcohol on television, you know, because we're really prone to becoming alcoholics. You know, I mean, I'm so pissed I can barely speak right now.
Right. Okay. I mean, fun fact. Apparently, in America, you can actually have cider that is non-alcoholic, but in England, you can't. So that's why it was.
Yeah, cider that's not alcoholic. In other words, crap cider. Apple juice, I mean, of course. Appetizer.
Okay, now you're really getting off track, even for our normal schedule.
So apples, something about apples.
Where the apple lies.
Where the apple lies. Okay, I guess that's the thing that we're watching then. In 3.
We are so not drunk.
1. Go. Please sound work.
Yeah, the sound's working.
Well, that's the last of it, Filthy Rich.
Just Rich, please. And on behalf of Rich's Barnyard Bargains, thanks for another season shipment of Zap Apple Jam.
Our pleasure.
Oh, Zap Apple Jam.
Alright, call back.
Apple Bloom, did you pack up the cider into the same crates as the Zap Apple Jam?
Sure did. Now that I'm getting older, I want to prove I can handle more responsibility on the farm.
But the crates aren't marked. You kept track of what went into which crate, right?
Oh,
Yeah?
I totally kept track of everything.
Because we wouldn't want Filthy Rich to get a shipment of
I
cider.
put RFIDs in them.
You know how Granny feels about selling cider anywhere but on the farm. Are you sure we got the right crates?
Check the crates then!
Now, why don't you
Get your crowbar, check the crates. Also, that's...
QA testing, Apple Bloom!
If Rich the Zap Apple Jam, then what's this here?
QA testing, for Christ's sake.
Nope.
Okay. Can I just point out for a minute? So they've got crates They've got unmarked
Why?
crates.
Yeah, exactly. Why did you not mark the crates? That would just make the problem so much easier to never happen. This whole problem should never have happened in the first place.
So
Why the heck has this happened? This should not be happening. You should always label these things.
this lesson is brought to you by labels. Labels.
Label makers. They're not as expensive as they used to be, especially nowadays. Oh, damn it.
Granny knows I wasn't trying to make off with a shipment of cider, right? Because I would never do that.
Don't worry. We know exactly whose fault it was.
Oh, well, that problem was solved quickly.
Now, why in tarnation would you lie to me, Apple Bloom?
I was kind of hoping I could fix it before any pony found out.
Telling lies won't fix anything. Trust me. I know.
Actually, now I think about it, why would you store cider in boxes? Do they have a bottling plant?
Hang on. Wait, what? So, Applejack...
Oh, sugar cube. Your big sister lied so much when she was a filly, the whole family ended up in the hospital.
What?
Wait, what?
Yep.
You might as well tell her the whole story. Might
What?
even do her some good.
When Jack and Big Mac were just a wee bit older than you are now, they both kept a squabbling over who would run the farm better.
All I'm saying is that you may have plenty of brawn, but I'm the one with the ideas on how to run things better around here.
Applejack, Applejack, Applejack. Ideas are all well and good, but
Wait,
you can't
what?
plow a field with them. I don't know how many times I've told you that.
Too many.
You two horned toads better stop jabbering and get to
Oh,
work.
I like how Granny Smith still looks like Granny Smith.
Yeah, exactly.
The blight's been awful, and if we don't
She
get
just
one
looks
thing
And
slightly
she
less
sounds...
wrinkly.
yeah, and she sounds pretty much the same anyway.
She sounds exactly the same, but she's slightly less
Now
wrinkly.
there's a pony who knows how to put his back into a problem.
Oh, hi there, Filthy Rich.
So they must have had some extra money in the budget for Big Mac's voice actor, I guess.
Yeah.
My fiancée, Spoiled Milk. Honey, this is Applejack.
Spoiled
and Big
Milk.
Mac, the two
That was-
Spoiled milk?
Lakers.
Really?
Also, have you noticed how her nose isn't just hooked?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, quaint.
Oh, now, dear, be nice. Sweet Apple Acres makes Zap Apple Jam. It's one of Dad's best sellers.
You mean one of your best sellers? My amazing husband-to-be is running the Rich family business now. Did you know that? Well, now you do.
Don't mind Spoiled Milk. She's just proud of me. But she's right.
No,
I'm
she
in
just
charge
likes
of the
bragging.
store now, and I'm just bursting with ideas I want to try.
Like what?
Well, how about this? Cider season's around the corner. Why not let me sell it for you?
That is an interesting idea.
Well, maybe it's interesting and maybe it ain't. But it's definitely not a new idea. Granny Smith told us your grandpa, Stinkin' Rich, used to ask her every year if he could sell our cider in your store, and Granny told him every year.
This is so weird.
Every pony in Ponyville lining up out at Sweet Apple Acres.
This is weird.
So start a new
In the
tradition.
first 5 minutes, Big Mac has said more words than he's ever said in all of the
Yeah,
6
I know. This
seasons.
is weird. Why is he speaking more now? Wait, is this the reason why he doesn't speak a lot anymore in this episode? They're going to go into.
Time before. Ideas are all well and good, but you can't plow a field.
You know what? How about we give you 3 barrels of cider early, and if it sells well, we'll make a deal for the rest.
Oh, hey now, perfect. Come on, honey. I've got to get everything ready.
Hoo-wee! I tell you, if the future means me running Sweet Apple Acres and you being quiet, I can't wait.
Wow.
I just can't believe you'd make a deal with Filthy Rich without even talking to Granny.
Granny will love the idea, and then she'll decide that I'm the one who should take over
No,
the
she
farm.
won't.
You'll see.
Say what?
See where?
Applejack here had another one of her big ideas. And I think we
Big
all have my
ideas.
position on ideas. You can't.
Can't plow a field with them.
Right.
Big idea, huh?
Actually, more of an opportunity. You see, we ran into Filthy Rich in town. Did you know he's running the family store now?
And what does this here opportunity mean for Sweet Apple Acres?
Well, since cider season is almost here, he Or, I mean, I thought it'd be a good idea.
That's a
to
good
give him
point.
few
They never
barrels
actually
of
made
cider
sort of
to
like a
sell
contractual
before the
agreement
season
of how
starts.
much
Oh, it's
Yeah.
they.
They never signed any papers.
absolutely not.
Well, I think that's a resounding
But Granny,
no.
why can't we sell a few barrels of cider early to Filthy Rich? And how's it any different than when you gave Zap Apple Jam to Filthy's Grandpappy to sell?
Your cider and your jam ain't the same thing. Zap Apple Jam jars preserve the flavor for moons, but cider starts to spoil the second it comes out the press. That is why every cider season, all of Ponyville lines up at Sweet Apple Acres, and first come, first serve.
I get what you're saying, Granny, but couldn't you make an exception just this once? I sort of promised.
Meh. Besides, cider making is iffy business, and we're probably not going to have a lot this year anyway, what with all the blight. I'm sorry, Applejack, but you's just going to have to unpromise.
Oh.
I hate to say I told you so, Applejack, but...
You and I both know you don't hate to say anything.
Well,
Wow.
I've always thought that the most important thing a pony can do is say exactly what's on his mind to any pony who listens, so every pony everywhere always knows everything you're thinking.
And you don't ever have to listen to any pony else.
What?
Exactly.
Oh, we finally get to see Filthy Rich's shop.
Business partner.
About the cider, Rich.
Take a look at what I did last night after we made our deal. Woo! Pretty great, huh?
The thing is, I don't think I can get you any.
What? Well, I did all this work on your say-so. We shook hooves and everything.
Well, you see, at Sweet Apple Acres, we've always been about quality, and well, your basic jam jar...
Plus, it's been a tough harvest this year, what with all the blight.
Sounds to me like you're trying to
Big
make
Mac, like
it
Big Mac just reminds me of like the developers where they try to explain what's happening.
Yeah,
what's happening with the program, and the support steps in and goes, it was just a slight error in the code. It's fixed now.
It ain't really up to us. You see,
Well, it ain't really a problem with the code. It's more a problem with how you are using the code. And anyway, so it's completely his fault.
What Big Mac means is we've been trying to keep it quiet. Don't want people to make rash decisions about doing business with Sweet Apple Acres just because we're a little short of
Big Mac looks so pissed off.
Of course. I'm so sorry. Please, let me know if there's anything I can do.
Much appreciated. But right now, we only ask for your understanding during this difficult time.
He's going to tell everyone, isn't he?
you were supposed to tell Rich the simple truth, but instead you made things worse with a giant lie.
Well, what was I supposed to do? You heard Rich. If I told him the truth, he was going to stop doing business with us altogether.
Yeah, but that's only because I forgot to ask if we had any oat crumbles for this delicious-looking salad, Granny.
No, who's...
Yeah, I will take her up.
That was only because you made promises you couldn't keep. But there's got to be a better way out of this mess than by making up some story about Granny being sick.
Well, it worked, didn't it?
Sorry to drop by unannounced. We just wanted to
Oh, God. Well, this is how things get
Look, sis,
escalating.
our good friend Mr. Rich and his fiancée are here. Oh, and they brought flowers for Granny on account of she's sick. Sick. Ain't that sweet?
Excuse me 1 second.
Whoa.
What in tarnation?
Oh, I'm sorry, Granny. I didn't see you there.
You came blasting in so fast 'twas possible to see nothing.
Can you go out to the barn? I think we might have left a blight sprayer in the orchard.
Are you out of your apple-picking mind? It's supper time, girl.
I know, but if we forgot a sprayer, I'd want to get it before dark. You go start counting, and I'll tell Big Mac we'll be right back, okay?
This is how lies
So from that
escalate.
moment on, I took to referring to myself as big or large or...
Oh, Applejack! Your
I
just explained
want to know what that conversation was about.
Even though
I-
we ask asked him how your grandmare is doing.
Oh, well, you know how Big Mac can get to talking, especially when he's upset. And right now, he's just as worried about Granny Smith as I am.
Dear, is she doing that bad?
Well, one thing's for sure. She shouldn't be seeing any pony right now.
You should say she's getting better.
In fact, I'm getting more upset just thinking about it. Excuse me.
Wow.
Whoa! Oh, for God's sake.
You Armadillo's gotten into you.
Sorry, Granny. I just decided if I helped you, it would go faster.
Well, you're too late. All the sprayers are here.
Oh, good. Say, Granny, when did you first fight the apple blight again?
It was my second year here in Ponyville. That was before
That's how to make
I
it come.
had to reach
That's
the
delaying
one
tactics.
knee.
And others say that's how the trees got to growing so
Oh, for
tall.
God's sake. This is just getting ridiculous now.
But we asked when we could come back to see Granny.
Big Mac didn't want to be rude, but you just can't see Granny right now because she's got apple blight.
I thought only trees got the blight.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
usually
Wait,
She's got apple blight.
Wait,
yeah.
what? What? Seriously?
So many years.
Yeah, she's.
Applejack has never told
You see,
this
we had
many
to
lies,
let Granny
and
take
Big Mac has
Pony
never
for
spoke this
dinner. We
much.
just got back right before you showed up.
She ain't gonna grow any more fruits on her.
It's terrible.
Not that she did before, but you know, it's a black.
I'm sure
And-
you'll be fine, but
Yeah.
you should leave.
Oh dear God, you didn't just do that. Oh my
All
God.
right. We're gonna have to hurry if we want to get there before
Computer says
visiting
no.
hours are over.
That's right. Wait, get where?
Wait, what?
Why, the hospital, of course. I'm sure we'll see you there.
Oh no!
Well,
You just.
guess you have to push her down the stairs now. There's no other choice.
Hospital just made everything 100 times worse. What are we supposed to do now?
I got it.
Drop my second best teeth right in the face.
Wait, she's still going.
Piece of apple blight I have ever seen.
I'd love to hear more, Granny, but we gotta get to the hospital right away.
The hospital? Why? Who's sick?
You are, apparently.
What he means is you're needed at the hospital.
Whatever for.
It's the apple blight. It's starting to infect ponies now. The doctors need an expert opinion, and no pony knows more about fighting
Wait,
blight
wait,
than
wait,
Granny
wait.
Smith.
Oh my
Well,
God.
what tarnation are we waiting for? Let's go!
I like how she just brought that.
This is just gonna make things worse.
Yeah.
This is gonna make things 100 times worse.
You know, we're supposed to go in the back. to
Oh
avoid
my
any pony
God, this is
with
just
the blood.
cringeworthy.
Oops, I almost forgot. This is perfect. And now you don't have to worry about catching the blight.
If you say so, dearie.
Now you wait right here while I check on you.
Oh my God, this is just.
What in the rotten rhubarb's going on here?
Fancy meeting you two here.
Well, we told you we were coming.
Well, I'm glad we found you, because I can't seem to find Granny's room, or any nurses who've even heard about a pony with apple blight.
Granny's room. Sure. Just go down here, take a left, then a right, go down some stairs, up a bunch more stairs, through the cafeteria, left 3 more times, and then you're there. Easy as Granny's apple pie.
For God's sake.
Aren't you coming with us?
I'll catch up. I gotta find Big Mac. Okay, Granny, just wait here 1 second and we can go.
Where are you two going?
Big Mac can't come. He might be contagious.
Contagious?
Oh, for God's sake.
All right, climb up here and I'll cover you up. Then I'll bring Rich in, tell him you're Granny, but you're not allowed to take the sheets off. You moan a few times, he leaves, and this whole thing is over.
Oh yeah, him moaning a few times. That's gonna sound just like Granny, isn't it?
Yeah, yes.
This store was a good idea, but it ain't worth lying to him about Granny being sick and needing to go to the hospital, or fibbing to Granny about them wanting her to come here to talk about the blight, or...
Big Macintosh, please just listen to me for once. This ain't about my ideas. If Rich finds out about all the lies, he'll cut off ties with us and the farm will go under. Now, do you want that to happen, or do you want to help?
Why can't you be Granny? You're her size, and this is all your fault in the first place.
I would, but if I let you do the talking, you'll just ramble on and on until
Applejack
you
is also female, which...
Just lay down, keep still, and promise me you won't say anything for once in your life.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
Granny! Granny!
It's about time. What is going on around here?
Granny, they need you to wait here. I'll come get you.
Oh, there you are. We've been going in circles looking for Granny's room.
Well, you're in luck, because it's right over here, and this time I'll make sure you don't get lost.
Oh.
Oh my God, it's really going to have to be operated on.
Well.
Oh God.
Dadgum. What now?
Well.
She was right here.
Yep. He's
We gotta go.
he's in for his
Is that Granny Smith?
appendix out, I guess.
Oh God. I think horses have appendices, right? Do they?
Probably not actually. They have a different digestive system than humans.
Oh, well, okay, come with me, but be quiet. You know, save your voice for the big presentation.
Wait, did I just see two kids there who were basically handing...
Whoa, Derpy, what happened to you?
What the hell happened to Derpy? I wonder if she had an eye operated. Oh God!
Whoa, this is
What?
operating theatre.
Oh my God! Seriously?
Get any closer without a gown and mask.
What?
Hold on.
Don't worry. This is our best doctor. She'll have your brother back on his hooves in no time.
Hold on. I want to see those ponies again.
Apple blight is a serious disease.
Well, did she say apple blight?
Oh God, this is just cringe.
And once your trunk
Is it,
turns red,
this is suddenly turned into Horse MD.
Oh no, Granny!
Did you say prune them branches? Well, sure. What else you gonna do once the blight gets this bad?
Wait, what? Oh,
Wait,
that's
what?
a bone saw.
Wait, what? Oh my God!
Pony, just stop. This is all a big misunderstanding.
Also, hold on a second.
It's a big lie.
This
Wait.
Big
What?
bad?
Oh God.
this is a literal
What's going on here?
operating theatre.
Yeah.
They've got front row seats.
Yeah, they actually have seats in a.
Correct me if I'm wrong here, but in operating theatres, isn't it meant to be like med students who,
Yeah, exactly.
so they can actually see the things live? I didn't think it was open to the public.
I don't think it was.
Step right up and watch this person get their arm cut off.
Nope.
Those were all lies. And I thought if you found out, you'd stop doing business with the farm. So I just kept telling more.
So she's not a doctor.
Please don't make Granny and the farm suffer for what I did. This whole thing is my fault.
That's not entirely true. Maybe if I paid more attention to
Yeah,
what you had to
this is
say,
great. No, but what happened to our patient?
none of this would have happened in the first place. I just need to talk less, listen more, especially to you.
Thanks, big brother. And whether it's me running Sweet Apple Acres or you, I know it'll be in good hooves.
Well, that's nice, but I don't know what in blazes you two were talking about. I ain't going anywhere anytime soon. Running the farm, not after this display. Unlikely. And don't you go getting any ideas about cutting ties with Sweet Apple, or I'm going right to your grandpappy. Get me?
Whoa.
Now, who here still wants to hear about the apple blight? Now,
I can't believe you told all those lies.
It's
Granny?
not a story I'm proud of, but it taught me a lifelong lesson about being honest. I hope you learned something too.
I sure did. I learned that no pony starts out perfect, and sometimes you gotta make
I
a
learned
few
that Big Mac
mistakes
is
to figure
capable
out
of
who you are.
speech.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I think the most important thing
I learned is who really runs Sweet Apple Acres.
Granny!
You're darn tootin'. Now, Pony, quit your lollygaggery and get back to work. Right after we have a glass of cider.
Wait, so let me get
That wasn't a moonshine bottle, I'd just like to
wait,
point.
hang on a minute here. Hang on a bloody minute here, right? Are you telling me that was the... Wait, oh, of course, yeah, because... Yeah, never mind. So basically that... Yeah, sorry. I was thinking that was the only time they mentioned the word cider, but no, they hadn't. They mentioned it several times previously, and that's...
Cider.
Well, the thing is that's why it was banned from being shown in the UK, apparently. So, yeah, that probably explains a lot about why it wasn't released early this month.
It wasn't shown in the UK because it involved graphic scenes of horses possibly getting their legs cut off.
No, it wasn't to do with that. They were perfectly fine with that. It was probably the cider.
I have to admit, something I did find funny, when they were having that whole sort of drawn-out conversation in the operating theatre, you know, I told lies and all that. All I'm thinking is the doctors are going, right, that's great, but we've got a patient in critical condition. Where are they?
Yeah, good bloody crap. Well, the thing is, even if that patient wasn't Big Mac, there was an operating table with no pony on it anyway, so they would have still had the same problem. It's just been delayed.
So basically, somewhere. Now, I said to sort of wait a sec when I saw like all the ponies gathered around the operating theatre, because I saw the one with the yellow hair, and I was almost for just a minute I thought maybe they were doing a reference to House and all of his like surgery doctors, but unfortunately that wasn't so. I would have loved to see like a pony version of just Dr. House there.
Didn't they do a Flufflepuff version of that?
Yeah, Horse MD.
Yeah.
But I'm just imagining like a Dr. House pony just cutting into them and saying, well, this is all very nice, but it's not going to save my patient, is it? He just trots in with a cane, just tossing Vicodin into his mouth. No, it wouldn't be Vicodin, would it? It would be like M&M's or it would be some sort of candy. Just chucking them.
Tranquilizer.
Yeah, yeah, why not? Just put some ketamine in there. You're just noshing down ketamine.
Well, it is for horses after all.
Ketamine's for horses, you dumb mother.
Yeah, we are not going to...
What
that is too strong for even for us to stay on it without us beeping it out anyway.
This episode was just insane. On so many levels, this was insane.
Applejack lying and Big Mac speaking more words than I have ever heard him ever speaking. He's got spoken more words in this episode than he has ever done beforehand.
Yeah, basically, I think they were just looking at it and were like, we haven't met our quota of Big Mac speaking. By how much? Well, let's see. You've got about 10% of Big Mac speaking in. Well, we better just chuck 90% of it in there. There,
yeah,
done, all done.
You got paid by the word for that. Maybe that's the reason why. Maybe Big Mac, the reason why...
Maybe he had a really good paycheck this month.
Well, maybe Peter knew the reason why he often... Like Big Mac hardly says anything is because Peter knew pays by the word. So maybe he got really lucky this episode.
Peter knew, yeah, I like to believe that. He's just like, well, this is a pretty wordy script, you know. Well, you know my policy. In line with my contract, I'd like this much money per word. All right, this much if that word exceeds this number of letters. All right, if the word is anything other than E-up or nope, I'd like a bonus of this much. And now he's just rolling in money.
Like Scrooge McDuck.
They just got M.A. Larson just in the background, just counting his own.
Making it rain.
Yeah. Don't you just love that talking horse? Oh, this was a very silly episode, and it all started because actually, yeah, the moral of this episode was buy labels for your boxers. Because if you're going to be running a business, you need a way to identify what you're putting in those boxes. Whether it's labels or RFID tags, it doesn't matter.
And also, I think also another moral of this is don't deal with dodgy business.
To be honest, I'd say...
To be fair, actually thinking about it, he wasn't...
Rich is what... He's more of a down-to-earth businessman. He's posh, yeah. But
okay, fair enough. Okay, fair enough. But you should... Okay, so don't make a business decision without actually mentioning it to the business owner first.
That would be like me going up to like... to some company that I know and saying, hey, I work for this company that creates this awesome software. Now, we can do all of this for you, and, you know, just...
without checking whether you can actually do it.
Without checking the pricing or anything.
So basically, you would be like any sales guy ever, basically. Because let's face it, that's what they end up doing half of the time in software companies.
I'd be like one of those door-to-door salesmen, just like, would you like this? Well, for just a small cost of...
In my experience, they often do... they often do promise things that they haven't actually checked to see if it actually is possible.
What even is this end of episode review?
I have no idea. How many...
Okay, so...
How many... Whatever the hell we want to give it... how many apples out of...
How many severed limbs do we want to give it?
Okay, 7. Okay.
Yeah, I would give this... I'd give this 7... 7... 7
Reboot.
This is a really hard one to say. 7 severed legs and a severed forelock.
I'm not even going to attempt that. I'm just going to say, I would say 7 severed legs.
7.5 out of 10. Yeah. Is essentially what I was going for there.
Okay, fair enough. I would probably say the same.
Yeah, it was an okay episode. It was just really crazy and weird, and my brain is not capable of processing what just happened. I need to overclock, and I'll come back after I have completely fried my power supply unit.
What, you mean you've already... Wait, I thought you already did that. Isn't your computer already like that?
No, my cooling system is.
Alright.
And I put it through this suffering every week. I put it through the suffering of rendering every week. As usual, I'm Skybound.
Alright, folks.
And yeah, we will see you next time. If you like the video, please like. If you want to watch more of our content, please subscribe, and leave comments about stuff and things, and please don't hate us too much for talking so much in this episode. And hey, looking forward to the finale. So see you next time.
Yeah, see ya.
Bye bye.